to another Friday night. We
Whoop,
are the
whoop.
Keys to Khasarys crew. I'm the DM, Dice Rolling Mama, and this episode is brought to you by us,
Your
because
It's
we're
mom.
doing
brought to you
this.
by us. We have merch. That's a shirt with our logo on it.
We'll get to you. Let's introduce our players.
Hi, I'm B. I am currently playing the character Ada, the druidic half-elf. We'll see if that's true by the end of the game.
By the end of the game, let's see if it's true by break.
Let's go!
Hi, my name is Smith. I play Conrad DeLucy, the Instigator.
So
Hi, I'm
accurate.
Aries. I'm playing Zila the Elf Bard. I will kneecap a man before the end of today, I promise. I promise.
I'm Livy. I'm playing Niev Big Hits of One Hope. And nothing's gonna go wrong for me today.
Alright, Libby, tell us about what happened last time.
We got on a boat and we head off to our destination town of Kells. And we were kind of settling in, just, being on the ship, doing being on the ship stuff. And we were attacked by a sea monster, which quickly got the business. We basically just poured a ton of damage into that thing, and it just fucked off below the ocean.
We bullied it.
Yeah, we bullied it for a while. Though it was a pretty cool fight because the crew was all panicking and doing stuff, and then I got to show off an ability that makes me go all angel and kick ass. And then yeah. So we got to Kells then, and we got off the boat, and we were approached by some dudes in like robes and cloaks and stuff, and they were like, "Hey, do you do magic?" And the only person who said yes was Niev, who does the least magic.
By design.
By design. And the lead dude was like, "Oh yeah, cool." And then he's like, "Boom, put a like a magic tracker on your hand so that we can tell when you do magic." So I punched him in the face because you don't just do that.
Consent, people.
And he was like, whoa, and I was like, "Hey, take it out," and he was like, "No," so I hit him again.
That happened for a while.
That happened for a while. Conrad got some licks in. Did Ada get any licks in?
Ada, at the end, had turned into a massive and was growling at him in the face.
They shot at Niev a bunch.
And failed.
We missed. Like, the whole first, barrage missed. A couple of them, just plonked off the armor. Niev did convince, and by convince I mean, Zila shot him in the leg.
I kneecapped him.
Right,
Little.
Zila shot him in the leg, and threat of force made him take the mark out of Niev, but he left something else, and we're not sure what it is, and he won't tell us. But we did agree to travel around with a ride-along while we were in town. However,
And then Conrad had proceeded to hit him.
we're still
Well-
fighting.
There was more to it. I don't remember what exactly led to it, but it was perfectly reasonable at the time.
No, I'm with you on this one. I'm ready to scrap.
Now, how are we going to actually do business in the town? We don't know yet.
And we are now here, squaring up, I believe.
Yeah, so the big honcho dude who was already embarrassed because he had, like, completely had his ass handed to him. I think Conrad had him in a headlock because Niev had her sword drawn, Zila was pointing her crossbows at his head, and Ada had just turned into a mastiff and was growling him in the face when we cut.
Yeah, like, the
Basically,
crew
the
was
bully.
ready.
He deserved it, though.
And he was bloody by the time we had gotten there already, so...
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, before we get into the action, Aries, how about that merch?
Hi. I'm glad that you asked. I don't have the link on hand right now, but I'll drop it into chat in a second. But we have Khasarys merch. It's a real shirt that I'm wearing. It's pretty cool. It has a logo on it. I think that it's pretty cool.
You can also get the logo on a couple masks, and it comes in a really pretty peach color, too, if you don't want the blue.
Yeah. And I'm always taking more suggestions for things to put on t-shirts. The dumber, the better.
We have a list going in our Discord if you want to add to the Discord.
Join the Discord, by the way. It's a time.
Do it. Do it or you're fired.
All right. So, as we open up, let me assign you guys control of your tokens, and you can let me know where you are. And then we can...
I have 68 hours of D&D on this website.
Damn, let's get one. Let's get one more.
Sorry.
That's okay. So, bop, bop, bop. And last one. And there we go. Alright, so you all have control of your tokens. I want you to go ahead and put yourself wherever you guys are before this encounter. Or in this
Where's
encounter.
the big honcho?
Where's the what?
The dude we were all ganged up on. There's one dude that we were all surrounding.
Yes.
I am on him, so I need to know.
I forgot to add
His
him.
token.
Yeah, I forgot his token.
That was valid.
Awesome.
There, mine is down for the count
He's not
anyway.
going to be here very long. You can make him a circle. Circle.
You circle.
Why is that making a square? I don't want a square.
Why are you making a square?
I was trying to make a circle, so we had a circle.
So he's gonna be a Skelly.
Okay.
All right.
Yay, Skelly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Name. I'm gonna give him a nameplate, and it's gonna say, not Skelly. There.
Ow, ow.
All right.
Menace, come here.
He's a very cute menace.
Okay.
Okay. So, the archers have come out. We're going to pretend that these guys are all wearing robes. That big gray stone brick area, that is a building.
Okay.
I am not an architect.
And
It's like a what's the term? Cross section.
Conrad, move your
Yeah.
person.
No.
That's correct.
There we go.
Oh, I'm going to make myself yellow. There we go. There we go. That's better.
We have each other's character colors.
Well, I'm B, so I'm yellow.
Hey, I'm blue. Blue is blue.
Blue is blue. You're so right.
All right. So,
Oh, hey, I can change mine. Oh, yeah.
All colors are valid though.
I guess I'll be green.
I mean,
Okay.
except orange.
Anyways, sorry. Didn't mean to sidetrack us with colors.
All right.
There we go.
Would
Okay.
you like initiative?
Yeah, let's do that thing.
Oh,
Have a token
Oh.
selected.
we're starting off with a bang.
Yes, have your token selected before you roll initiative.
Please. Womp.
I rolled
Oh
well.
no.
Oh boy. Everything's coming up, Khasarys.
Hey, Conrad's got there pretty good.
Yeah?
Okay, 12's not bad.
What do I even have left in the tank? I cast spells last game.
No, but we had a. Oh, you cast spells. Okay.
Yeah, he used his divine punch.
Right. I'm fighting
I
Phil.
wrathful smote him. I wasn't sure if I had actually dumped a smite or not.
Right. It was a spell smite.
Ada has yet to use any of her spell slots. She just used the wild shape.
Again, Neve's topped off. I got stuff in the tank.
Yeah.
How do I do this?
And Zila and Ada should both have 10 temporary hit points still. I don't know about Conrad.
I'll make sure that
Neve has 9 temporary hit points still.
I have not taken any damage. I still
Okay,
have
so
this.
we're all right.
Neve took 1 point of damage last time, I think.
Excellent.
All right. So, yeah, let me go ahead and eventually figure out how to do this.
Zila, are you
I
meaning to be
agree.
over there?
yes. I intentionally put myself over there.
Okay.
I will also note, as stuff is being set up, that this does line up with Neve's ideals.
The crap out of cultists?
People deserve to be treated with dignity and respect. Tyrants must not be allowed to oppress the people.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hey,
Nice.
so you're gonna have inspiration.
Oh. Boop.
I would like to also point out this plays along with my flaw. By my words and actions, I often bring shame to my family.
Listen, you're an inspiration factory, Conrad.
Oh,
Ow.
I'm purposefully going against one of the things that I have on my sheet here for a good reason. It's just wow, I'd rather make new friends than new enemies. It's like, well, we've already crossed that bridge. We've already burnt that down.
all right. So apparently, y'all were already in. Whatchamacallit? Initiative.
Mhm.
Yeah, because we selected our tokens this time because we're learning.
All right. So
Why are you removing us?
Oh
Oh
no,
no! You guys don't see this?
no!
What?
I just
Oh.
see Conrad
Oh.
and Niev and the Skelly. I don't see myself in Zila.
No, don't. You, I'm looking right at it. It's Niev, Conrad, Zila, B. Oh, Niev's got 2.
Sometimes GM there's
and now our turn order only shows me and the skeleton.
Really?
yeah, all I see
Yeah.
is the skeleton.
You're hiding our initiative, Hanari.
How am I doing that?
Are you moving anything?
Well, no, I brought up the turn order so that I can see it, and you guys were already in there, and then the ones that you added today, added
You deleted the wrong ones, then. Do you want us to redo it?
Hold on. Yes, there we go.
All right, let's reroll initiative.
Click your token.
You can manually add initiative rolls to the thing.
It's-
Yeah,
You
but
basically
it's
just need to right click
reroll.
on a token and then click add turn.
I like this reroll.
I like this reroll.
Now, why is this not? There we go.
Yeah. Okay, we have Skelly. We have me. We have Conrad going from bottom to top. Zila and Niev go on the same.
Oh god, I'm first now?
Well, no, because, okay, how do you play initiative ties between player characters?
It's whoever has the higher dex.
Yes.
Well, I know some GMs.
Technically, it's up to the GM.
Okay.
I think
Are we
that's
playing higher
the
decks?
standard.
I mean, I like to let the players work it out themselves.
Nia, you can go first if you want.
Okay.
There. Crisis solved.
It just fits in with my whole like lazy GM thing.
It'll give me the 2 seconds I need to think about what I want to do.
Okay.
I suggest not die be one of those.
Yes, aside from that, that's a given.
Fireball.
I mean, you can. I'm pulling up my back character just in case. No.
So we got
shit.
all these dudes and then main guy to deal with, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are not going to enter initiative just yet because he has not given the order.
It's embarrassed to do
Well,
so.
if we kill him before he can give that order, the fight is over.
Yeah, I guess.
They will just wait to enter initiative until he says so.
It's like killing a major NPC in a video game. Can't follow that quest
Yeah.
afterwards.
Oh boy.
So I mean,
I feel like we've locked off
The
many
dark
times.
timeline.
We're gonna break their AI.
like I'm ready. Are you guys?
I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right.
I've been
So
ready.
at the top of the order we have Niev because Zilla, you said that Niev could go first, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You're buying me time.
I'm just gonna put this
Yes.
out there because that's what Auto is right now. Okay. Sorry. Go ahead.
Yep. So Niev is okay. Niev has sword drawn. And are we just going for the kill on this guy?
Honest, you're at the top of initiative. It's kind of up to you.
You're the one he fucked with. That's
All right.
exactly what's going on.
Niev takes her sword and just gives the dude a cut. Just gonna whack him one time.
Okay.
Do I get advantage for the guy being grappled by Conrad?
Yes.
Sick. Does a 20
Nice.
hit?
A 20 does
No.
Not natural, but
hit. A 20 does hit.
let's deal some damage. 10.
Nice.
Zanev just kind of like draws his sword and like just gives him just fucking cuts it across him, and then looks at the guards and goes, "If any of you step 1 foot closer, he's done."
Damn.
That involves picking up your bows too. That also counts.
Some of them who already have their bows up and like trained on you guys are just start looking at each other like, wait, what?
Put him down.
You hear one of them shout, "You're not my boss!"
I'm stabbing your boss. That's kind of the same thing.
Oh, God.
You hear one of them shout, "He makes a good point! You're not the boss!"
Oh my god.
Just to be perfectly clear,
Alright. You know what? I
you
am
do
your
not.
boss. I'm your boss now. Just because you wanted to run your mouth, I'm your boss now.
You hear a different one
You-
pipe up, "Do you pay overtime?"
How much do you guys get paid?
We don't.
They don't even get dental.
Why do you work for this guy if you don't get paid?
We're new here.
Oh my god, go home, buddy.
It's an apprenticeship thing. You wouldn't understand.
You guys should unionize.
Can't believe that you're letting yourself get exploited in this way.
Like, you
I have just realized I have trapped myself into dog noises.
you realize that by you probably in a couple seconds are going to be put up against us, and that's risking life and limb, and you really should be getting paid for that.
You're going to convince these fucking dudes to unionize?
You hear that first one who shouted, "You're not my boss." It looks it over at his comrades and looks back at you and looks back to them and says, She raises some good points."
Like, I fully, like, again, if you get ordered to attack me, you probably will, and some of you will, and most of you, all of you are going to end up injured. Maybe some of you will end up dead. And honestly, if I was you, I would be asking for pay.
The dog nods.
The dog agrees. Would you say no to this face?
Oh my goodness. Alright, that was a lot for one turn.
Yeah, the bit just kept going.
We were all part of it.
We'll call that my bonus action.
Talking's a free
movement.
action.
Talking is a free action.
Yes.
Around
my
in
God.
6 seconds.
Talking is a free action, though.
Yeah. Alright, Zilla, what do you got for us?
You know what? I feel like continuing this this line of attack. I guess you could call it. Just going to inspire Nia as I'm just like, she does make a good point. You know, working without compensation, that's just slavery? That's probably not great.
Well, I mean, where we come from, this is the only line of work available for our kind.
Well, that sucks. You should be able to do what you want. You don't have to listen to them. Persuasion?
Yes.
And can my last turn be counted as help?
Yes, absolutely. You can with advantage because that was helpful.
Nice.
Alright. That's a 24.
24.
4 of them put down, like, don't just put down their crossbows, like, they just drop them. They just stand there with their arms crossed and they start glaring at their boss.
Can I, for the rest of my turn, let's see. How much money do I have on hand? I have that
I don't know how
pouch
much you
amethyst.
have on hand, but we do have party funds for later. If you...
Yeah, I have a pouch of amethysts. I don't remember how many were in there, but they're worth 15 gold pieces each. They're like little ones.
Yeah.
And since I respect the hard work that you put in, I will give you each one of these for not attacking us. Thank you.
They look at each other, and the 4 who have thrown their weapons down come out to you with their hand out. One of them says, I have sick kids back home. Can I have two?
Insight check.
They they got this horrible sickness because this guy that robbed us, he brought this sickness over, and and it almost killed my family. And my kids have long lasting medical effects now. And
Well, I know healing magic, so I could just help with that.
this we've had some of the best healers on it. We had this
I mean,
this guy that brought it over. I mean, he was from here, and he crossed over into our plane, and
wait,
um,
I have
Lane?
a follow-up question then. You're not being compensated for your labor, and I'm assuming that your employer there hasn't bothered to ask you about the well-being of your family nor chip in.
he leans in close and he says to you, "Okay, so he doesn't actually know about my family because they're wild mages, and if I told them, he'd take the kids away. So they're hiding."
Well, in a normal job, you would be paid enough that this wouldn't be an issue.
You don't understand what it's like where I come from.
Maybe we could talk about this after this situation is resolved.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
interested to hear more.
Okay. And he goes off and he just sits on the he just sits on the ground and he sits like crisscross applesauce and he's just waiting.
All right, but that'll probably be it for me for now.
Good side quest.
Okay. So, turn order. I guess that brings us to Conrad.
Conrad or Ada.
Conrad can go
My turn's
first.
going to be real simple.
Ada is literally just being an intimidation factor right now. Because big
Okay.
mastiff.
I'm gonna. Oh, what do I want to do here?
Have
What
you
spells do I
considered
know?
murder?
I'm considering how to murder. It has not yet crossed my mind how I'm going to get away with it. That will come later.
Take a gamble on if he knows how to swim.
We're just gonna punch him. Like, I have him in a
Called it.
headlock. I'm just gonna punch him.
All right,
Straight
let's.
roller.
This is feeding into your flaw, so I'm gonna give you inspiration. You are inspired.
Oh. I will use it now. That is a 24 to hit.
That
We don't even need the inspiration.
that definitely hits.
Do I want to cast a spell, or do I want to save my spell slot?
Might as well. I mean, we're kind of
But I really
talking
just
everyone
wanna-
else down.
Yeah, I'll hold it. I have him in a headlock, and I just punch him in the face.
I mean, you have
Just-
Tavern Brawler.
Yes,
Oh man.
but more dice.
All right.
That's a 7.
All
How
right.
much his health is this dude at?
He's looking pretty rough. He's looking pretty rough. It is now the puppy's turn.
Okay. It is going to snarl at him like that deep, and like bite in front of his face, but not actually bite him.
Okay.
Can I do an intimidation roll?
Yes, absolutely. With advantage because he's pretty much getting his ass beat.
The situation. Okay, what's the dog's charisma?
Also, he's a little bit
Dog's
demoralized by the fact that like half of his guys just gave up.
You bring up the concept of equal pay for work, and all of a sudden your goons are like,
Good. That is an 8 on both sides.
He's
Okay.
too tired and too in pain to be intimidated by this dog.
Okay. Well.
All right.
I don't really have anything else I can do, so I'm a dog.
All right.
I spent my action intimidating.
He is going to just close his eyes and just go limp. And he's going to say, look, just take the tag along and go.
This,
Meow.
I think that what my compatriot here is trying to say. We agreed to the tag along if you took everything out.
I can't.
Who can?
There's a temple in town.
insight the shit out of that.
All right. All right. He is absolutely 100% sincere about there being a temple in the town.
Right. Is it are they gonna charge us?
Tell him to just put it on the authorities tab.
That's what I love to hear. Thank you so much.
So courteous.
I just-
Autumn will lick his face.
Down.
No, just like once, and then trot over to sit next to Niev. Very proud of herself.
All right, so he reaches up and he whistles, and this enormous 6'9" minotaur exits the building, fully robed. Has his hands like in front of him, like shuffling out. He stands there in front of you all with his head hung, and
You have this dude on deck? Oh shit.
hi. I'm supposed to follow you and escort you through town.
Great. Where's the temple?
It's this way.
Right. Conrad, let him go.
Okay.
No?
Right.
Autumn was trying to say please.
Ah,
But-
it sounded like a quick no.
Oh. It's very much, I am stuck in dog noises right now.
So true.
Anytime you want.
Well, yeah, but I don't know. I won't until we're out of situation. Completely.
Niev is gonna very quick do like a cool like a and then sheath the sword. Like a flick the blood off move and then sheath it.
That is awesome.
And then turns back to the dudes who are asking Zeal for money. How much were they asking for?
Well, I gave them about 15 gold pieces worth in these gems each. The issue of paying for a sick family came up. Do we need more deckhands?
I mean, it couldn't hurt. We could.
I mean, we should go ask the captain.
I would suggest
Oh.
not adding crew that we have contracted already. That would be the captain's prerogative.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously we need to speak to the captain first. It's just if we're going to give these people honest work.
Yeah, we could just tell the captain, if you need more hands, there are people looking for honest work in town.
Uh, all right. Um, I gotta figure out how to get back to my plane. I don't. I don't like being here, and I gotta get back to my family. That fucking Bruno guy, man. He really fucked up some shit.
You know Bruno.
Oh boy!
Oh no!
Oh.
Wait, how do you know Bruno?
Well,
It's inheritance.
so the thing about Bruno,
Insert
and
story.
we sure do find ourselves saying this a lot lately. So Bruno's dead.
Good.
We're his inheritors.
Oh, thank God! Somebody who's like not who we don't have to console. God.
I mean,
Yes, Bruno's dead. We got his stuff in his he left his stuff to us in a roundabout way.
oh, then you'd have all the relics.
Well, we're looking for him.
The ones that he stole from us when he brought over that
Well,
sickness.
maybe.
We might. We haven't really. It's possible.
We weren't made aware of anything like that.
What kind of stuff is it? If we have it, we can definitely look for it.
Oh, I can go get the list, but I mean, there's a lot. Like he cleaned out one of the vaults, and like he was the only reason that we all came here. And then once we were here, we saw everybody throwing magic around all over the place, and we thought, well, shit, now we gotta clean that up. So I mean,
Ada will lay down and cover her nose with her paws.
it started out so simple.
Yeah. Look, if you
Big
can
fucking
get
deal.
us a list of what was taken from you, we can absolutely do our best to find as much of it as we can. Because I don't know if you noticed this about us, we're the kind of people who help with that kind of thing.
Alright. It's weird that you guys would know Bruno, though.
Passingly, and in passing is a good word for how we know Bruno.
Yeah.
We didn't even know him. Conrad knew him for 2 minutes.
Oh.
But Ada didn't actually say that. That was just being like, we didn't actually know him. Conrad's the only person who had actual contact.
Right.
Mm,
And it was for 2 minutes.
it's hard not to notice him in a crowd, though.
Yes. Met a terrible fate, so on and so forth. Yes, we will do our best to help you out.
From the sound of it, it was a fate he deserved at this point.
Well, probably.
We'll spend our time cleaning up his messes. To the best of our
Onari, does it look like everyone stops being like hostile towards us?
Oh, absolutely. You guys are.
Ada will shift back into herself with her
I
staff, and I like to imagine it's like a cool little swirl up from the ground from her laying down as a dog to her leaning against her staff, just because it looks cool. Like magical girl green light transformation almost.
Yeah. If you could all just bear with me for one moment, please.
gladly.
Thank you,
Oh,
Dad.
good. We could take an early break if you want. It's 10.
It's pretty early.
That is
Yeah.
pretty early.
Okay.
She
can't
already
hear you.
killed.
I apologize. We'll take another quick break in a little while, but I just need to. I will be right
If-
back.
If
You
you're
are
getting up,
perfectly-
I also need to be right back. Mine is also real quick.
All right,
Okay.
and
We'll
we're
be
on
right
break.
back, guys.
And we're back. Hello, everyone.
Sorry about that.
Thank you for hanging with us. Where were we?
Minotaur.
Going to the temple.
I asked where the temple was.
Ah, yes. Okay. So, your guide, kind of lifts his head up just a little bit, and he says, I can take you. Just follow me, please." And starts leading you off through town. So,
Strike up a conversation as we go.
you find that he mumbles a lot. And he's very soft spoken. And he's just not very communicative. Alright, let me. Oh my god, these numbers are so small. I'm sold.
Which one are you looking for?
Number 11.
Right there.
Okay.
It's where everyone in the game is pinging.
Wait,
All right.
hold on, let me get in on it.
So, he starts to lead you that way, and
Okay.
when you are approximately here, he stops and he turns to you and says, "Look, I can absolutely take you to the temple if you'd like, but I want you all to know that we're trying to get the authority out of here. We don't want to be here as much as these people don't want us here.
Interesting.
So if you could all just, limit the magic use around me." And then he pulls out from his robe sleeve, he pulls out a notebook and a little quill, and he flips it open, and he says, "It's gonna look like I'm taking notes every time you guys do magic, but it's just part of the act I have to do, but I can actually take you to some people who can help you to help us get rid of the authority."
Sounds delightful. Lead
Sounds
the
like a
way.
plan.
This sounds like a charming scene of the town.
What's your name, friend? I don't think we've been introduced.
Me, I'm nobody important.
Well, I didn't ask if you were important. I asked who you were.
I'm just a person. My name is Grimar.
Hello, Grimar.
Lovely
It's
to
nice
meet
to
you.
meet you.
It's
Native
nice,
of One.
nice to meet you all too. What's a One Hope?
Place.
It's the town I'm from.
Oh,
So it's Niev of One Hope.
okay. That
Yeah.
makes more
Have you
sense.
heard of her? She's kind of a
The,
Anyway.
So cute.
the authority's only been here a couple of months.
I can't expect everyone to have heard of me. The rest of you, introduce yourselves.
I'm Ada. I turned into animals, apparently.
I can do that too.
That's cool.
Conrad.
Hello. And he just sort of sticks his hand out towards Conrad.
Conrad will take it and shake it.
Hello.
Ada is resisting the urge to pat Conrad on the head and say goodbye.
And
Zila?
who's this charming blue lady?
We're introducing ourselves.
Yeah.
Say
I'll
hi.
do my best attempt at a curtsy. It's been a while. My skirt is covered in mud. Not fun. My name's Zila.
Hello, Zila. You look lovely. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Likewise.
And he says, He looks at Niev and he says, "You want to get that tracker out?"
That's the idea.
All right, yeah. Do any of you follow some god named Nevra?
What was the name?
Nevra?
Out of character. That's the goddess of wilderness, right?
Yes, I believe she is the nature one.
Okay, Otto would be like, we're on speaking terms.
Oh, she has a temple here? I don't know if she built it. I don't know how your people work here.
It depends really on the temple. So,
Okay. We should
Yeah.
go. They might get suspicious.
okay, let's go then.
Alright, so he leads you over to number 11. And what you find when you approach the building is that it is a very nondescript house. And the lawn around it has just overgrown. It looks like nobody has plucked any weeds. There are vines growing up the side and up onto the roof. Some of the vines are flowering, some of them are not. It's very aesthetically pleasing, like it's very cottagecore. It's not your typical temple. And as you approach, you also notice that some of the surrounding buildings have been boarded up.
Hmm.
When you get to the door swings open, and a temple guardian steps out, hair wild, the color of a sunset. I mean, there's like orange streaks, and there's red, and there's like deep purples, and her skin is very earthy, and she has long pointed ears, and she smiles at you and just throws her arms open wide and says, "Welcome! Welcome! I am so happy to see new faces in town. Please, please come in, come in. How may I help you today?"
Greetings. I'm here for a to see if I can get an active restorative magic performed.
Absolutely, absolutely. I can happily do that for you. I would ask you for just a small donation in the name of our fair lady.
I'll give you a donation, and they also said you can put it on the what's the group's name?
Authorities tab.
Yeah, they also said you could put it on the authorities tab.
You watch as the smile on her face grows cold. It doesn't change, like she's still smiling very widely, but it now has a very sinister aspect
Mostly because
to
it's
it.
their fault.
And she stares at your companion and just says, "I'll be happy to charge them triple. Please
That's what
come
I
in.
like to hear.
Please come in." And then she stares at your companion and says, "You can stay outside, please."
We'll be back out in just a moment, alright? And
No need to worry about us.
It will flash. Ow!
Okay.
I just did that.
All right, I'll be out here. I'll be waiting. Thank you.
Okay.
Probably won't take too long.
Okay.
Real quick, Otto will druid craft him like a little flower and like stuck it in his robe before she moves.
Oh, he
He just told us not to use
No,
magic.
it looks like she pulls it from the ground. So it's overgrown and stuff. So it looks like she pulls it from the ground. It doesn't look like he did magic.
That'll take.
He takes it, and as you guys are entering the building, he reaches up and he kind of like twists it around one of his horns.
Wholesome. I sure hope that he doesn't secretly betray us or is evil or something, because that is wholesome content.
Okay. So, once you have entered the temple, you see that it is absolutely just a house. Um, and she says, "I would you like me to put the kettle on before we start?"
Up to you. I certainly am honored by your show of hospitality.
Oh, you know what? It is my pleasure to help you out. Yeah, let me put on some tea, and I have some biscuits if you're hungry. This will take about half an hour if that's okay.
Okay, we
Fine.
don't want to intrude, so
Oh, no, no, no. As you can see, there's nothing going on. It's just a regular afternoon. Nothing special. Um, yeah. And
Insight check.
to be
all
fair,
right, yeah,
this is Conrad.
yeah, absolutely. Go right ahead.
With -1. Ha!
Oh boy!
Eat that passive deception.
Wise and charismatic leader.
Um,
I have charisma.
she seems. It's hard to tell.
Otto would also be honestly keeping an eye on her because we just got to town and we were already assaulted by one person. And so with my
Technically-
+6,
I do want to say technically we did assault him, but
He
we had
started
good reason.
it.
We had good reason to, but we did assault him.
Okay. Well, anyways. But still, we just got into a fight, so Otto's keeping an eye on everyone. Not like aggressively, but just like intently. So with my +6 due to wisdom.
Yeah, you can tell that she's completely above board.
Okay.
She does seem like she's holding something back, but again, you
Well-
guys have literally just met.
Yeah, we just met her. Okay, that's fine.
And you are traveling with a member of the authority whom she has clearly displayed, you know.
Displeasure towards.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Not a fan. Fair.
So, my name is Niev of One Hope. It's a pleasure to meet you.
It is a pleasure to meet you too. I'm Okari.
Hello, Akari.
Hi.
Hi. If you'll excuse me, I'm just gonna step into the kitchen and I'm gonna put on the kettle and I'm gonna get some biscuits, and we can get back to work. How about that?
Sure.
That sounds
Okay.
Sounds like
delightful.
a plan.
All right, I will be right back. Please make yourselves at home. Just don't touch the bird. He bites just a
Bird?
little. And as you look around the room, you can see that there is an enormous ornate cage in the corner of the room. And where there would be a cage door, there is not. It looks as if it's been like forcibly removed. And there is a large tropical-looking parrot that
Hell
is
yeah.
just staring at you all murderously.
Amazing. Do I have taco?
Interesting.
The biscuits already good to go because
No, you gotta heat up biscuits. Are you talking like cookie biscuits, right?
No, like biscuits.
Okay.
Like scones.
Oh, okay.
Oh, like nice fluffy biscuits.
Yeah. So she's gone for a few minutes, and she returns, and she's holding a plate of like warm, steaming, fluffy biscuits, and she sets them down, and she's carrying a tray. I'm sorry, and on the tray is the plate of biscuits, and she's also got a little jar of honey and a little jar of jam, and she sets it down. She says, "Oh my goodness, I forgot the butter. I will be right back." And she disappears again, and if you look at the bird is still staring at you with absolute murderous intent. Like, this bird just wants to peck your eyes out.
When she goes around the corner, I am going to attempt to slide a biscuit in the direction of the bird without getting close enough to get bit. You give me the chance to feed a bird, I'm going to take it.
Uh, Give me a sleight of hand check.
Oh boy, my greatest skill.
I'm sure.
Wow.
Meditation.
Nice.
Okay, yeah. So, you slip that biscuit in and pull your fingers back before his little beak clamps shut with an echo. Like, he clamps his beak so hard that you can hear it echoing in the room.
Oh,
And it sounds almost like the bird is growling.
Well, the bird now has a biscuit. My work is done.
She comes back and she's got a pot of butter and she sets it down with a little butter knife and she takes a seat and she says, "Now, you said you needed some sort of restorative magic?"
So, I'm going to give you the whole story because I think you're going to enjoy it. So we came into town just recently, and we were stopped by some of our authority. Our new we know nothing about this authority. We were stopped, and they said, "Do you do any magic?" So I said, "Well, I can cast light, but it's kind of, I'm divine in nature, so it's kind of just a thing." And they're like, "Cool." And then they stuck a thing in me.
Oh,
So I hit him.
that's fantastic.
Repeatedly. Conrad hit him. Zila, you shot him.
Me.
We roughed him up. Got some of his guys to put their bows down. And the long story short is, I hit him until he took the tracker out, but I could feel that there's still something there, and I want to get it checked out.
Oh, yeah,
I can't believe
absolutely.
the audacity of not paying your goons.
He doesn't even pay the guards, so we told him that they should probably just go home.
Yeah, I've heard some troubling things about the authority, and honestly, Kel's Crossing has just suffered tremendously since they moved in. Um,
The only reason that guy outside is with us is because that's the agreement for him taking the tracker out. That was the deal.
oh, yeah, absolutely. No, I completely understand. Yeah. Um, he, he comes to visit me every couple of days. We're we're on good terms. I know it appears as if we're not, but he's part of the resistance.
Yes, and that is something I wanted to talk to you about.
Yeah, because we're not really sure who is watching us at this point, we have to take every
Yes.
step to make sure that it looks as if he's not welcome.
Absolutely.
So,
Okay.
You
I'm
did
going.
a very good job.
Thank you, thank you. I'm actually going to give you a small bundle of biscuits. They're actually his favorite. So if you could just give them to him later, please.
All right.
I will eat all of those biscuits.
Conrad, don't
You
you
will not
fucking
eat all of those biscuits.
Otto will carry the
I
biscuits.
will smack your little biscuit-covered hands away.
Like a cat who's like got his paw up on the table, like he's about to something
Yeah,
off.
anyway, get Connor with the spray bottle.
Bad, Paladin. Bad.
Yeah.
Okay. So she chuckles and she says, "Okay. So I wanted to explain a little something to you about our process here. Um, I am actually the only person who runs this temple. It's just me. Um, and I'm I'm an earth-based being. So a
Mm-hmm.
lot of my work is actually done in the soil. So I wanted to know, are you comfortable getting dirty?
Otto will just start chuckling.
Yeah, Niev is also chuckling.
Yes, she's
You're
fine.
talking to the country gals.
Elon looks slightly more like.
That's not your arm, Zila. I'm fine. I've been I have I know my way around a bit of Earth.
Okay, excellent. Because I was going to offer you, our, you know, luxury package, which is basically it's just mud, but you stick a little bit of clay in there. You tell people that it's rejuvenating and all of that. Anyways, we can
What
either
can
do
you
the
charge the most for the authority for?
probably the mud. Yeah.
I mean, if it's on their dime.
Okay. Yeah. If you're comfortable with that, I can absolutely do that.
Yeah,
Um.
I'm ready to
She
cost
has
the government
single-handedly
some money.
taken out 6 months of crops before.
I
by
did.
rolling.
I did. I was 7, and I got a little excited, and I went down a hill a little too fast, and I went straight through the crops.
Wow. Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
she
Never do anything halfway. That's the Niev way,
I mean, go big or go home, right?
right? And I was already at home, so I didn't even need to go big, and yet I did anyway.
oh, oh my goodness. All right, so she rises to her feet and she brushes off the crumbs off of her lap and she says, "Okay, if you'll just follow me, I'm gonna take you into the bathroom, um, and I have converted my old tub." For this process. And if you want to clean up afterwards, that's fine. There's a shower head. Um, it's steam powered. I bought the whole kit when I was in a Cedrin. There was this. It was, oh my goodness, it was amazing. And you can adjust the pressure and the heat and everything. You're gonna love it. Um, but yeah, so I'm gonna get you into the tub, and then I'm gonna do my thing, and I'm gonna need you to rest there for about 20 minutes. Um,
That I
and
can do.
it's very relaxing. You're really gonna enjoy
What's
this.
that?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's great. Do you get cucumbers for your eyes?
so, to be fair, Nymph, are you gonna fit in her tub? How big is the tub? Because most tall people can't fit inside tubs.
Yeah, this it used to be for a horse,
Okay, that's okay. No,
Yep. Uh-huh.
but my horse died.
Oh,
Oh.
Well, the
Well-
Arkaran took it, so I
Uh.
killed it.
Oh, still.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I wanted to do something to honor the horse. So I've converted the tub.
Clever.
Yeah. So if you'll just follow me, and she leads you into the bathroom, and you see that it is a horse washing tub. It is enormous, and it pretty much takes up the entire bathroom.
Wow.
And it's filled with mud, and you can see like steam rising from it.
I just go ahead and just Go for it.
Well, once I leave the room, I'm gonna need you to disrobe and get in and just make sure that you can breathe, you know? But get comfortable and then give me a shout and then I'll be back in to do the thing.
All right.
Okay. I'm just gonna step out and take care of your friends. And so she steps out. And she passes by the bird and just sort of turns the cage so that the where the door was is now facing the wall.
Okay.
And says, yeah, he's a bit of a problem. I apologize. I don't
What's
like.
his issue?
Well, he's mad.
About what?
Yeah.
As far as I can tell, just about everything.
Okay, I was about to ask.
Relatable.
Yeah.
I took the door off because I don't like keeping animals caged. I feel that it inhibits their inner freedom, and I thought that would make him feel better, and it didn't. And I took him outside, and I set the cage down, and I thought maybe he could go for a nice once around the block. But he didn't want to do that either. He just wanted to sit there and growl at me. So that's
Your
fine.
Your bird sounds like it's just never going to be satisfied because it's not the kind of creature to do anything that satisfy it.
Yeah. I find a lot of people are like that too.
Yeah.
Anyways, can I get you? And she hears the tea kettle boil, screaming. So she's like, "I'm just gonna go and so that'll be tea for all of you."
Please.
Sure.
That would be lovely.
Okay, absolutely. And she steps away and she comes back and she brings out the mugs and then she brings out the tea kettle and she starts pouring tea.
Are all the mugs mismatched?
Yes, absolutely. And
Yes.
some of them are chipped, and some of them are really old, and some of them are new but still chipped, and some of them have that special webbing that you only get with like cracked mugs that you absolutely love and take really good care of, but like the cracks just kind of spider web out everywhere.
Yes.
And her tea kettle is it's copper and it's just dented all to shit.
Amazing.
And so she picks up her mug and she, blows on it and she says, "So, how long do you plan on being in Kel's Crossing?"
We don't know. It's we're looking for something, and the plan was to leave once we found the thing, but we got here and there's all sorts of stuff that seems to be wrong here to fix, and we're not quite.
Yeah. Kel's
Uh,
Crossing needs some help.
Did she already pass us like teacups and stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Does she have one for herself?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna not drink out of that yet.
Okay.
I mean, Otto's done the insight check thing, so she's like, okay, sure, whatever. This person seems like my type of person.
She reaches over and she takes a biscuit and she just like starts dunking it in the tea. And just eating it. She said, so what are you looking for in town?"
This is gonna sound really weird, but were you familiar with the merchant that was known as Bruno? Yeah, we get that a lot. We have unfortunately been forcibly inherited his stuff. And we're having to track stuff down to break a curse that was put on us because he fucked up with something he wasn't supposed to fuck with.
We're cleaning up his messes.
Oh.
So apparently the authority is here because he stole relics from them. And so we're gonna have to pardon the language, we're gonna have to deal with that too.
Well, that doesn't surprise me. He stole my statue.
What did it look like?
Nebra.
Mm.
I'll look and see if it's among our stuff. If not, I'll look through the logs, see if I can track it down.
Well, I mean, if he took it and he sold it, then hopefully it went to a place that needs it.
And Anna will just kind of give her the look of, do you really think it went to a place that needs it?
She just sort of shrugs and takes a sip of her tea.
But yeah, that's what brings us to Kells is, well, we have a list with some initials on it, and that's all we've got to go off so far.
Well, I wish you luck. You might find. Are you looking for the people with the initials?
Yeah, we're looking for someone. We thought his
You're
name was
named Bill.
Bill.
You don't mean Half-Blind Bill.
We don't know who we mean.
We mean someone who's named Bill who only has one initial and would be interested in weird bones for some reason.
Well, that sounds like Half-Blind Bill.
Then yes.
We might be looking for Half-Blind Bill then.
You know, I
Has Half-Blind Bill happened to have horrible luck lately?
Well, I mean, Half-Blind Bill has always had horrible luck. He's half-blind. I mean, I actually haven't seen him in a few weeks.
Sounds about right. It's been, what, we thought a couple months, right? Looking at the logs? Yeah.
I mean, it could have been that long. I've been really busy with the
It's understandable.
resistance. I would try one of the taverns, maybe the Ransom Note or the Hunted Harpy. If you're pleasant, law-abiding citizens, you could try the Idle Watchman. That's where most of the town guard hangs out.
Nice.
There's the Twisted Branch. Unfortunately, the other ones have been boarded up. A lot of people have left suddenly and unexpectedly.
Was it because of the authorities?
I'm not saying that it was, but
Okay.
there are some families who did not take kindly to the door-to-door stormtroopers coming to collect people who do magic.
Wow. Do you know where they happen to keep those people? Or
Yeah, right up the road, actually.
in the building next to the docks?
Nope.
Oh, I wasn't looking at the map. I'm sorry.
Well, look at the map!
Let me get back to the map.
Look at the map!
Oh.
Look at it.
Okay. 82.
I see numbers and also the beautiful boat. Best part of the entire map.
Did you say a sousaphone?
Huh?
Did you say a
A
sousaphone?
beautiful boat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The boat is my favorite part.
Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, so she gives you a description of the building, and gives you an accurate reference as to where it is. She says, that's, some people are being held there, but others have just,
Disappeared?
yeah.
Lovely. I think Ada has actually started keeping, like, a notepad where she just writes down things that need to be looked into.
That is excellent. Your friend has been taking quite a bit
Authority
of time.
is kidnapping people.
I mean,
Nev, you undressed yet? I mean, she is wearing full armor, so
Oh, yeah.
it takes a moment.
Yeah, I was just waiting for you guys to do your whole thing.
Oh no, we've totally been just filling the air until you said you were done.
Yeah,
Honestly,
Neav's done.
Okay. So,
Dirt.
what?
dirt time.
You mentioned something about a curse? You know what? Why don't you sit on that for a minute, and I'm gonna go take care of this, and then we can work on maybe getting that curse lifted.
Oh, I mean, that would be lovely.
Okay. I will be right back. And she takes her tea with her. And she's like sipping it as she's walking down the hallway. She knocks at the bathroom door and she says, hello? Are you ready?
Yes.
Excellent. Okay. She goes in and she closes the door behind her and she sets her tea down and she says, so, I don't want you to be weirded out. I need to put my hands in the mud.
That's fine.
Okay. So she goes over to the side and she sticks her hands in. And if you're watching, you can actually see that they start glowing. Her hands start glowing. And the glow moves all the way up her arms as it spreads out into the mud. And the mud becomes sort of like luminous. It feels... this is some high quality mud. And there is a good amount of clay mixed in. And it just feels amazing on your skin. It is at the perfect body temperature. Like, this is just absolutely heaven. And it doesn't heat up, but it starts like tingling all along the entire length of your body. Not bad, just like a Selsun Blue tingle. And she starts singing a little song, just quietly under her breath. And she looks up and she says, so, how are you?
Well, not so bad, really. I really thought the fight we were getting ourselves into earlier was going to be a much bigger thing. And then, we kind of just were really cool, and then it ended. That dude didn't really end up putting up much of a fight. I think he tried to banish me.
Probably.
But then that really didn't do anything, and I hit him again.
Has that worked for you, the hitting things?
Oh, that's kind of my thing.
Oh, okay.
I hit things a lot really good. It's more of the, like... So, like, where I come from... Okay, so I'm just gonna get this out of the way. I'm kind of, like, the hero. That's my thing. Chosen by the gods or whatever.
Where I come from, we solve things with violence.
And usually, heroes like me are supposed to be really good at fighting. In some form, you kind of flesh out your own style. I've kind of gone with the classic one-handed, hand-and-a-half sword. And then you're also supposed to be good at sort of the divine channeling magic aspect. And that just doesn't do anything for me. I'm not good at that. I can do a little bit here and there, but I can't do the usual. And so I sort of doubled down on the hitting stuff.
Now, that's an interesting comment. What is the usual?
Just like, like usually a hero can do like wild acts of healing magic and big blasts of divine energy to smite foes. And I can like kind of heal people a little bit. It's like an emergency thing, and I can't do it that often. Um, but yeah, and I can't really do big blasts of energy or anything. Um, because you know the people where I'm from, they were like, hey, this is what a hero should do. You're gonna go through all these like hero classes and stuff, and and when we got to the magic sections, I was doing everything they told me to, but nothing was clicking. Usually, when you get old enough, you should at least know which god chose you, and that's still kind of something I don't know.
Hmm. I think
Because
I can
usually that
help you.
helps with the whole what?
Oh, I just mentioned I think I can help you.
I mean, sure. Like I would not say no to you trying, but we have tried a lot of stuff. I mean, I don't mean to brag or anything, but we like met gods, and I still don't know what's up.
They're very confusing.
um, I mean, I could kind of process of elimination it based on like what my deal is. So there's like, you know, some people I can kind of cross off the list. Like, it's not going to be you, it's not going to be you, it's not going to be you. But that doesn't help after a point. Um, I mean, yeah, like, do you have... I would love to hear ideas.
Well, could I try a little something?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. And she pulls her hands out and she walks over to where your head is and she just makes it's supposed to be the mark of Nevra in mud on your forehead, but it she's not very artistic. And it just feels kind of like a blob of mud.
Okay.
And she sets her finger right on your third eye and starts humming. And you give me a roll a d20 for me.
Okay. Um...
You
Ugh.
light on fire.
I'd like to use my point of inspiration for that.
Yes, absolutely.
That's better.
Okay.
You light on fire.
All right.
But a little bit less.
It's a D20 table, and every result is you light on fire.
So is Niev more um so when learning something new,
Right.
um when it really clicks, do you hear an audible click? Or
You
is it
mean
just the
like
sensation of something shifting into place?
it's definitely more of a sensation.
Okay.
Do we hear a click?
I
No, Nia just goes, when she figures something out.
From out of nowhere, you hear a coconut sound.
God.
All right. So, at first you're like, "What on earth is this crazy Earth Ganassi doing?" And you start to think that, okay, you know what? Maybe this has just been overrated. And suddenly, something inside of you shifts just a little bit, and you start thinking about what you had just said about you can eliminate, this one, that one, the other one, but that it didn't help you. But you start to think, well, actually, by process of elimination, that does help. And you can narrow it down to three choices. And you feel like there's something just got easier, and you aren't really sure what that is.
Mm-hmm.
And she takes her hand away, and she wipes the mud off, and she goes back and she sticks her hands back in the mud, and she says, "Okay, this is just going to take another minute, and then I will step out, and you can step out and clean up or whatever." She like gestures with her elbow to the ceiling where there is a rain shower head.
Nice.
Oh yeah, and like you can see that from there are all these different pipes, and there's like 17 different pipes going up the wall, and there's like dials, and there's levers, and there's gauges, and she's like, you just fiddle with that, and you'll find the temperature that you like and the pressure that you like, and it'll be fine.
All right.
All right. And then she pulls her hands out and she like shakes them off into the tub, and wipes them off on her smock, and says, "Okay, I'm gonna step out now, and you come out when you're ready, okay?"
All right.
All right, I'll see you in a few. And she takes her cup and she heads back into the the living room, and she pours herself some more tea.
3 days later.
Well, okay. So you travel with some interesting people.
Yeah. We literally all met, what was it, 3 days ago, guys? No, it's 3 days in a week, because it took a week to get here. So 8 days ago? We met each other 8 days ago.
Oh my goodness.
Immediately moved in with each other and got a boat.
That,
Uh,
yeah,
moved
as one
in-
does.
Moved in with each other is a bit.
We live with each other. We have moved in with each other. I have made you both breakfast and dinner before.
You are all U-Haul lesbians.
No.
Oh my god.
But no, it's very much one of those. Niev has this book where it's like kind of tied to like the fates and all, and we're literally like we have a quest from the gods, and like Niev's the whole hero thing. And so there wasn't really saying no.
Yeah, they don't really like that much.
No.
Well,
But yeah, so we're kind of going around currently cleaning up Bruno's mess at the moment.
is that your divine quest?
No, it's the personal quest to get to the divine quest.
So what's the divine quest? You know what? I'm sorry. That's rude of me. We just met. You don't have to tell me anything. That's absolutely fine. Do we need more biscuits?
Y'all want more biscuits? Nada will glance at the other two.
As I've already eaten more biscuits than probably anyone else, just because of like
Biscuits. The awkward eating in
Like,
silence.
like nervous eating. It's just
Yes.
like, oh man, this is really awkward. I don't know what to do. I'm just going to continue to shove biscuit down my throat.
I think while Niev was talking with the person, because I just forgot her name, I had it written down, but I can't find it.
Okari.
Um, Anna probably would have cast Speak with Animals and attempted to talk to the bird.
Okay, so let's rewind and let's have this bird conversation.
She's just like, I can do this thing. I want to try it in somewhere that's controlled and not like the fates depending upon it. Because I read this in a book, so obviously it's true. Um,
Okay, so
I think it's here. Hold on a sec. Let me find the spell. Um, there we go. I am able to comprehend and verbally communicate with beasts for 10 minutes. The knowledge and awareness of many beasts is limited to intelligence, but they can give me information on what they perceive and stuff. I might be able to persuade the beast to perform a small favor at my GM's discretion.
okay.
Essentially, she's just trying to figure out why the bird is mad.
Okay.
She's like, hello, which sounds like Anna literally just
What?
starts tweeting at the bird.
What?
Are you okay?
Yes.
You sure?
Don't I look okay?
You look sad.
I'm mad
Why are you mad?
because
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 I used to be a dinosaur.
This bird has worked too many years in bird retail.
I was a dinosaur and now all my friends are dead. No.
is
Just
there anything I can do to make you not as mad?
why?
Because you look mad and I want to make things better.
I look mad because I am mad.
Okay, so what do you need to not be mad? What makes you feel better?
I don't know.
Would a biscuit help?
No, you gave me a biscuit.
I didn't give you a biscuit. Zila
Well,
gave
you
a
all
biscuit.
look the same.
Excuse me, she's bright blue.
You all
I
look-
am orange and have
hair.
big poofy hair.
You have hair and skin. You're all the same. I don't.
Do you want me
Keep
to
your
tell you that you look like
biscuits.
all the other birds?
Well, I do.
No, you really don't.
My feathers are molting and I don't get as much sunlight.
Do you need sunlight?
I don't know. What do you care?
Because you're a being, and I like my whole shtick is I take care of living things. You're a living thing.
I just want to go home.
Where's home?
I don't know.
Oh. Do you know how you got here?
If
In
it's Bruno.
In a cage.
Was it by just out of question? Wasn't Bruno a minotaur?
Bruno is a minotaur, yes.
Just okay. Was it by a minotaur?
No.
Okay. There's just okay. So where do you want to go? If you, I mean, I can't get you home unless you know where you want to go. So,
I don't remember.
oh, that's sad.
You're sad.
No, I'm pretty sure you're sad, buddy. It's okay to be sad. You don't have to hide it as madness.
Giving therapy advice to a bird. I love this game.
I'm fine.
You sure?
Give me a biscuit.
Okay, I will give him a biscuit with a blueberry in it, with one of her good berries in it.
I want butter on it.
Okay, I
And
put
honey.
butter on it.
And honey. She
Okay.
never lets me have honey.
Is there a reason you're not allowed to have honey?
I don't know. I'm a bird.
Okay, you seemed awfully mad, so I thought you had the intelligence to back it up. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't sound very good when you're being mean to people, does it?
I'm done talking to you.
You sure? I got 10 more minutes of this.
I'm done.
Okay, fine. You
And
don't
then
get the biscuit.
he just tucks his head under his wing.
Otto will slide the biscuit underneath, in between the bars, and pull her hand back quickly. The bird is mad because he misses his home, but he can't remember how to get home. In common. Meanwhile, this has been a minute of Otto just tweeting back and forth with the bird, increasingly
that's about what you
sassily.
expect from the average Twitter interaction, so. I'm mad! Why? Because! Okay.
Okay, I'm good.
All right.
And Otto will occasionally just, you sure you don't want something else? Another biscuit?
Just
Over
stop
your shoulder.
already! I liked it better when she didn't have guests.
Well, that's just lonely.
Oh, stop! and then she comes out of the bathroom and
Yeah, okay.
Bird therapy.
You know what? Otto had to at least try.
We're talking about workers' right with a bunch of goons. We're trying to help a bird work through his anger issues.
Ada has a pretty high perceptions. Can I get perception checks from Zilla and Conrad?
Perception.
Perception?
Do I perceive? Oh, do I perceive? That's a 20.
You just want me to fail.
Perhaps.
Oh, that was pretty good.
Okay. You happen to notice out of the corner of your eye that that your Minotaur companion has just been pressing his face into the window, staring in, like just hello.
He got that. Is he doing that thing where he's like his nostrils are like, and he just like has like big breath clouds?
Well, he's
Yes.
probably waiting for us to come out because we didn't tell him how long we would be.
You didn't know how long we would be.
He's just like hello.
I'll step out for a moment and present him the biscuits that we were supposed to give him.
Oh, thank you. And he just like
I don't know how much longer we'll be, but here's biscuits. She didn't want to give them to you. Wink. But here you go. I'm giving them to you anyway.
he sort of chuckles and he says thank you, and he sticks them like in the sleeve of his
Up his
robe.
A snack for later.
There's pockets.
My favorite thing, sleeve biscuits.
I'm gonna save
Yeah,
these
you know?
for I'm gonna save these for like right before bedtime so I can just treat myself.
All I can imagine is just he's in like a really boring meeting with the assembly or whatever, and he's just sitting there just slowly going. He just like puts the sleeve up to his mouth casually and his hand just goes.
Oh my god. I love that.
Okay,
what I
so
would
she
do.
comes. So he has biscuits. She comes back out. We tell her about the Bruno issue.
Bruno.
He just causes everyone problems.
Yeah. I don't understand how his poor wife put up with that.
She was his wife?
Rachel? Yeah.
Oh.
The twist everyone saw coming.
Oh,
Rachel is from
Right.
Kel. Right?
Yes.
Would you be able to point us in her direction?
Yeah, she's, doo, 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 doo.
We should probably inform her, unfortunately, of her husband's passing.
Oh, that, I wouldn't.
No?
No.
Leave that to somebody else? Because literally everyone in the authority knows.
Yeah, I'm sure Edna's already told her.
Okay.
You're
That's
just-
awkward. Okay.
Yeah.
I think around now is when Niev steps out.
Okay.
You good? Freshly cleaned Yev. Or are you
Yes.
still covered in mud? Because that would be
No,
very
freshly cleaned.
Okay, it would be very funny though.
I mean, come on.
Full
you
of Conrad.
It's not like Conrad.
You would have found, like, up on, some of the pipes and stuff, you would have found, like, a bunch of, like, bath oils and, like, scented soaps and, like,
Oh, what the hell is all of
essential
this?
oils.
And a single bar of actually normal soap.
Yeah, but it's like old and rough and scratchy, and it smells like leather. It feels like you're rubbing with a Brillo pad.
Yeah, he's just like, what the fuck is all this?
That's what took her so long, was trying to figure out the shower system.
So-
She grew up in the middle of the country. Draw yourself a bath and heat it up with a fire. That's how we used to do it.
So as you come out, she's in the middle of explaining that that Rachel had married Bruno very young, and her family kept her behind locked doors, like, forever, and, like, would not let Bruno in, would not let them around. But when it came time to end the legal issues between them, they would never let her do that.
Hmm.
And Edna was a dear friend.
I see.
Okay.
Tale as old as time.
So she pours herself some tea, and she says, "So, what else can I help you with while you're in town?"
Are we good on, like, there's nothing else I have to do for the arm thing?
No, I mean, get yourself a good night's sleep. And, remember some self-care. Take time for yourself. Because you can't save everyone if you can't save yourself.
True.
Big old thumbs up. Yeah, I don't know if these guys have already talked to you about it, but you mentioned something earlier that was pretty interesting to me.
The resistance?
Yeah, that. Let's get into that.
Okay. How much do you want to know?
How much are you willing to tell complete strangers that you've only met for half an hour?
I mean,
We did punch authority though.
Yeah.
We punch the authority. That is like the theme of our entire game. Punch an authority.
Punch Conrad.
I fought the law.
So,
Who redeemed inspiration?
Oh, Simon.
What's up?
Someone redeemed
oh,
inspiration.
sweet!
Thanks, Simon.
Yay! Sorry, didn't mean to derail thing. I was just like, oh. Oh yes, for those who don't know, we have a number of things you can redeem using the channel points in chat. One of which is the only for 333 points. someone will punch Conrad.
It could be you.
So how do we deal with the inspiration to...
I think it just goes into like a pool and we use it if we need to.
I think I had set it up for a specific person to get it, or it could just be random. It's totally up to whoever cashed in.
Okay, because I'm fine with it going into a pool for later.
All right. Okay, random works.
Okay.
All right. So, she takes a sip of her tea and she says, "Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not going to invite you to our secret meetings and introduce you to the heads of the resistance, but I can tell you that if you are interested in helping, we could definitely use it. While the Arkaran have only been here for a few months, they have already spread pretty far.
Are they in just Kells, or are they throughout the continent? This side of the Rend?
Well, apparently they started in Kells. They just appeared in one day. And then recently Gar has found out that they are sending additional resources to everywhere. So I'm not sure if they have yet or if that's just something that they plan on doing. But they have a wide-reaching plan that could affect the freedom of everyone in Khasarys.
Gotcha. They wouldn't have anything to do with skulls and roses, right?
That sounds more like Isla's territory. Sorry.
We'll get back to that. Sorry, just...
I'm happy to help with whatever
your
you
resistance needs help?
Yeah. The resistance needs help.
Okay, what kind of help are you looking for?
Oh, man, there is so much...
You don't do subtle very well.
You couldn't tell.
Well... So this town was settled by, like, a bunch of different families, and over time they've grown bigger, and more families have come in, but the same, core group of people still pretty much run things. And some of them are not that thrilled that the Arkaran want to identify and record all of the magic users.
Yep.
So, I mean, I can maybe set up a meeting with one of them, and they can give you more information on what we need. I don't really work in the recruitment area. I'm more information gathering.
Okay. I mean, we have a boat if you'll need someone to travel.
Yeah, actually, you know what? Go to the ransom note.
Ransom note? All right.
Yeah. If you go to the ransom note, and you talk to the barkeep, say, just go up and say, "Wow, it really is a great day thanks to Blessed Nebra." He'll know that you're on the up and up, so to speak. With us, at least. And I know that there's a couple of families that need to be taken out.
Yep.
And then she pauses and she goes, "I mean, out of Kells. They need to be taken out of Kells. I don't mean they need to be taken out like murder. No, 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 no.
I glanced at her. I was like, I'm glad you clarified.
I had no doubt of your good intentions.
We don't want to
All right,
murder.
we will certainly do what we can at the moment. Again, we have a lot of stuff we're doing, and Ada will show the half a notebook that is already full of notes of people who need to be saved.
You might be able to find information on Half-Blind Bill while you're there.
Okay, we will certainly look. Thank you so much for your help.
Oh, anytime, anytime.
Speaking of anytime, you said something about removing a curse for us?
Oh,
You don't have to anytime soon. I mean, unless it's easy, but
well, I mean, I would need
it's
to know
kind
more.
of a curse caused by unrested bones that need to be returned to the gravesite. So,
Oh, I'm so sorry, honey. I can't do that.
yeah, I figured it was worth a try. Oh, thank you, though.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. If you happen to come across any strange-looking bones, don't touch them.
Yeah, I try not to. You know, that's there's a lady at the Temple of Ilis who does that.
Where's this temple?
Oh, it is. Do you?
Temple's Idris, right?
Yeah. Do you have a Temple of Ilis? Do you have a map of the town?
Do we have a map of the town? I think we probably had one like on the boat or something like that. I can't remember.
Oh, you know what? I think I have an extra one. Hold on. And she like
You
reaches
sure?
under the couch and she like, she pulls out like a shoe. Like there's a plate. She pulls out like a ball. And then she pulls out
The
like
weapons and
a map case, and she opens up the map case and there's like a crudely drawn map of the town. Like all of the houses are just like boxes.
it works. It
And
looks like
she-
an original D&D map where it's all hand drawn
Yeah.
by someone who doesn't know what they're doing.
Yeah, pretty much. And she says, yeah, let me point that out to you. Hold on. And let's see. Checking my notes. Number
Is it that?
63.
Haha, I called it.
Yep, there you go. So she circles that, and she writes Eyeless in the box. She circles the ransom note. Oh my god.
Is it 42?
Nope, it's number 9.
Oh.
She circles it and she says it's 2 houses down.
Thank you. And just I hate to be a bother. The Hunted Harpy and the Twisted Branch. Where would those be?
Oh, yeah. Let's see here. She takes the map and she...
And just so you know, if you subscribe to the channel, you get to name either a place or NPCs. Like, help the Anari build that stuff in the Discord.
It's rad.
And it
Don't you
becomes
give us-
canon!
Give us the NPCs with terrible names like Bodie McBoatface.
34. This is the Twisted Branch Tavern.
Okay.
Do.
And as someone who has done festival setup, and this is exactly what a booth map looks like, good job.
Thank you. 40 is the Idle Watchman.
Oh, I didn't even write that one down because I knew we wouldn't be able to do it. And then the Hunted Harpy, which sounds like a burlesque bar.
Yeah.
Hunted Harpy.
Which, 52?
Yep, 52.
Awesome. Okay, I was just writing it down. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Oh, and Rachel's house.
No, when Rachel's at 50. Okay. So don't tell Rachel about her husband. Okay.
She said, is there any other buildings that you want to...
Not right now. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to just...
Oh, no, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Oh, there are 2 more things that you should probably know about.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. The travel agency? Just in case you guys,
Yep.
need to get away.
Oh god. Is it linked up to? Is it linked at all to the one in Highfall?
Oh, they're all linked.
Great. I would prefer that we not use it then.
I mean, by they're all linked, I mean you can use any of them to get to any of them.
The portals go to anywhere, but
'Cause,
I don't think the people are connected. You should have seen the ones in Westover. Gods.
Oof.
the ones in Highfall, at least the ones that I know of, are not trustworthy routes.
And
Keep that in mind.
82 is the senders.
The who?
Senders. They're people who send messages for other people.
Oh my gods.
Just in case you need to check in with anybody. I know you said you're well. It's just that I know that you said that you're cleaning up Bruno's messes, and I don't know if that means you're helping other people, and maybe you
That's
need to get
exactly
in
what
touch
it
with
is.
them.
We're literally just trying to get as many people unfucked from his business as possible.
Okay. So yeah, if you need to reach anybody and you maybe don't have that skill yourself, you can hit up the senders, and there's a team of 8 to 10 of them. You can usually always find somebody.
Thank you. Okay,
No problem.
That was which number? I'm sorry, I completely blanked on the number for both travel agency and
Whoop.
senders.
Nope, sorry. The senders are right here. 83.
83. Okay.
82
Okay.
is the containment facility.
Yes, I have that. And the travel agency.
Travel agency was...
Sorry, I'm trying to write it down now so I'm not having to ask you constantly.
66.
Okay.
I can make a clone of this document and just take out the, secret stuff and pop it into our Discord for you guys.
Okay.
And trust that nobody will metagame.
Well, yeah, metagame's stupid.
We don't.
I know.
I know all kinds of things that Conrad doesn't.
All right. So, yeah, she finishes her tea and...
Hell, Ada didn't know what a mimic was.
And she says, is there anything else I can do for you while you're in town?
Y'all have
Not
anything?
at the moment.
Thank you very much for what you have done.
Oh, no problem, no problem. Well,
I
I'm
guess-
always here if you need me.
Sorry, go ahead.
We did get the location for Bill, right?
Yeah,
I think that was early on.
It's one of the... We have 4 different options it could be at. We're not going to the Idle Watchman because I don't think we could walk in there and walk out without killing everyone in there. the ransom note, the hunted harpy, or the twisted branch. If we go to the ransom note first and talk to the barkeep, and say, "Wow, it's a really great day thanks to Blessed Navera," he'll let us know more about the resistance, and we can get more information about Bill there at the same time. But
yeah, I was pretty sure we had. I just wanted to be sure.
Yeah.
I make notes. Not
All
very
right.
good ones because that's my handwriting. But I make
Yeah,
notes.
that's about it for me. I can't write by hand anymore.
All right. The rest of the day is yours. What do you want to do?
Alright.
Check on the boat.
Oh, yeah. I also did say that I was going to talk to that one dude about his family situation.
Okay.
Yeah, and he was sitting by the boat. And he missed, so. I guess just go double check, make sure that we're not like being kicked out of port for assaulting the authority or whatever.
I mean, most of the people in this town seem like they're very, even if they won't admit it, they're like, hell yeah, watching that dude get kicked in the nuts, good time.
All right. So as you get closer to the ship, you can see that the crew is really just sitting on the railings and just hanging out. The ship looks fine. And that guy is still sitting. Right
Your
where you
side
left
quest is
him.
stayed put.
That dude's just vibing?
Yep. He's made a he's taken all the grass around him and he's woven like a belt out of grass.
Truly talented.
Ah, crafting. The best game mechanic. Sorry.
So, you needed help with your family, yes?
Well, I mean, I need help getting home.
Where did you say that they were again?
A different plane, Zila.
I
Yeah,
couldn't remember.
a different plane.
Whatever that means.
All right,
There-
so the way that I understand it is that you know all the space is around us. It's actually not empty space. It's filled with other places.
Yes, it's just
My head hurts.
Plane are referring to one of the elemental planes, the plane of chaos. There's a lot of them. The
No,
astral
it's
plane.
just a, you know, another plane.
Because
We
I
might
don't
wanna-
really know the kind of magic that would help in that scenario.
I think that's for someone with much more experience than us.
Yeah, unfortunately, we kind of lock those people up. And I can't get there.
That was B trying to say this sounds like a much higher
Oh.
level of quest.
Yeah.
I try not to break meta too much. But
Do you think you've locked someone up who might actually have the capability to send you home?
I mean, no, if they're really powerful, we. And then he stops and he goes,
I get it.
Because if I'm being completely honest here, I can't help you in the state that I'm in right now. It's going to take a lot of practice before I get anywhere near capable of doing something like that. If you need honest work and you don't want to be here,
We could take him back to
think
Setrin.
about getting you a job on the boat if the captain's fine with it.
I mean, I don't know anything about ships.
I don't know anything about boats either. I've made myself useful in other ways.
Okay.
And honestly, when we're headed back to a town that has people who would be able to help you more.
Okay.
Exactly. You know what I honestly am tempted to do? If this
What?
dude doesn't know anything about boats, I'm just gonna recruit him into the long conga line of people being like, "Can you fix this sock I ripped?" I'm gonna put him to work with the needle and thread.
Okay.
Quickly
Yes,
teaches him basic donning.
If the captain is okay with it, then I have a job for him to do.
All
We'll
right.
pay.
Okay. Are you going to take him to the ship to...
To ask, yes.
Otto will sit on the ground in front of the ship and not set a foot on top.
So the captain leans over and she says, you found a stray.
So, considering that you're the one running this expedition, would you begrudge one more? I'm going to get him to help with some of the tasks that I've been taking care of. He just needs to be not here right now.
Hey. She calls down to him and she says, what's a mainsail? And he just sort of shrugs. She says, where's the bow? And he just sort of shrugs.
Honestly, he's doing sewing.
She just, you can see all the wind knocked out of her sails and she like rolls her head back and she's like, oh,
I'll keep him busy.
fine. Whatever.
And I'll be paying for his services.
All right. Whatever.
Thank you. You're the best.
I'm sure he'll pick it up very quickly.
Are we done in here?
Not yet.
Can I send my guys
Y'all can-
ashore?
Yes.
Yes.
You can hear her call out, everyone who doesn't sling spells, you got shore leave.
Wait, did you know about the magic issue going on here?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You know what I think I'm
That would have been a lovely to have a heads up on.
I think things went well the way they did.
I mean, yeah, we did kind of kick the shit out of that dude.
Go ahead.
She chuckles and she says, yeah, I was kind of hoping it turned out just the way it did.
Well, I'm happy to put on a good show.
I mean, we probably would have done it anyways, but just warning would have...
I'll remember that.
That's what is... Thank you. Yeah, no, we don't begrudge, like, kicking the shit out of fascists. It's more of the not having a warning that they're going to try putting spells on us issue. Thank you for all the service that you are doing. As long as you keep the boat intact, we'll be fine. And I hope...
She just walks away.
Yeah. And ships and people and ships and...
All right. So you've
Okay, so we have a list of things we can do.
Yes.
First of all, in place that we have about 15 minutes, so I don't want to do anything too involved. Just going off of what time it is. Because it is 11:46 my time. We have Half-Blind Bill, who could be in 4 different places, one of which will get us in touch with the Resistance as well. We know the authorities are holding lower level magic users in the holding facility, and the goon hinted that they killed anyone who was higher level than that. Or they did something worse than death to those people. We have the travel agency, which is nice to keep in mind that there are these senders. Otto will probably want to go by the senders at some point, not necessarily immediately, but at some point today before we go to sleep. There's the Temple of Ilis, which sounds like a major plot point, so I don't want to touch on that tonight because we don't have time.
Yeah.
We could go talk to Rachel and ask about I don't know what. It's nice to know she exists. But yeah, whatever y'all want to do. Is there anything like maintenance wise or something like that, or
Off the top
something
of
you
my
think
head,
will be a
no.
quick beat?
Yeah.
I don't mind having another cliffhanger too, but I think people here would hate it.
Yeah, I don't think I could emotionally cope with a cliffhanger in the fuck year of our Lord 2020.
Right? Livy, any opinions?
I don't really have any strong opinions on this.
Well, there are
What?
4 of us and 4 places it could be. The
Well,
bill
I
could
have
be
an
at.
opinion that we should not do that.
Conrad,
Conrad's like,
Conrad
let's
will
split the
volunteer.
party. Neva's like, first the rule of hero school, don't split the party.
Conrad will volunteer to go alone to the place with all the guards.
Conrad, shut the fuck up.
Oh my
I'm joking. Me, I am.
All right, I guess.
No, I don't. Okay. I wanted redeeming something. Wouldn't do anything right now. It's okay. I want it to be known that I have 2.5 thousand channel points.
I think it's a little cheap if we use them.
Hey, I used one last time.
We've used them before. It's okay. I just, but no, okay. So, yeah. Do we want to just head to the ransom note and start something there, and then pick up where we left off? If it's like after a conversation, just
sure.
go there, see if Half Blind Bill is there. Okay. I guess we'll head to number 9 because it was the closest.
Potion number 9.
Gods.
Hey, I won like a whole $15 once.
Oh, if you have the channel points, Similium, you're more than welcome to make us hit Conrad.
Yeah, we could do that.
Nice.
But why?
For fun.
Here, I'll do it for you.
Oh.
All right, let me roll an attack up.
As you guys are walking, you're making casual conversation with each other and your new friend, and Conrad just comes out with the world's worst pun. You have never heard a pun that was so bad before. This just, it kills a part of your soul. It is that terrible. And you are overcome with the urge to just deck him.
I want to do it.
You can do it. Mine will probably do too much damage.
Like,
it might erase his precious hit points.
Do I get advantage on this?
I mean, there's an inspiration in the pool.
There is an inspiration in the pool.
Nice. Come on.
Just roll and see what you get first, and then use it as you need
a
to.
10. Oh boy.
You have a +2 to your strength?
Oh no, wait, that's Dex. So that's an 8. Hey, I'm not a flamethrower. I'm
What?
compelled by the gods themselves.
A bard who did not skip leg day.
I skip arm day and leg day.
Oh my god.
I skip every day.
So you just like smash your hand into his chainmail.
You deserve
pretty much.
Oh,
All right. So you get to the ransom note, and it's hard to tell, but the door is right here. And right off the bat, you can tell that this is not the most above-board place.
what?
Shocked.
Okay, so
A place called the Ransom Note? Might
wanted
have
to be
ties to a criminal element?
I wanted to
What?
be said that Ada does already have a smudge of dirt on her face that just inexplicably keeps appearing, no matter how many times Zealand prestidigitations it away.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, I see. When you're dirty, it's cute.
Well, yes, because y'all are nobles and it bothers you, so it's funny.
Doesn't bother me. It's on
Pain.
purpose.
Okay,
It
so
was mad that I was removing dirt, not adding dirt. I would be very upset if she was the one, being covered in dirt.
okay, so we're at the ransom note and just okay.
So, what you see when you enter is directly ahead of you, there is a desk behind which there is a little old gnomish woman. There are a set of stairs on either side of the desk that lead upstairs to the additional rooms. There is a swinging door off to the right. Sorry, the left.
Oh, is this
The
one of the
right.
places you didn't have a map for?
No,
Or is my roll 20 not working?
I think your roll 20 is not working.
Let me update
That'll
that.
be mine
Go-
too.
Continue.
Roll 20
Nope,
is...
never mind. Sorry, my bad.
It's so pretty.
Ooh,
More piles of gold.
Thank you. So these are the stairs that
More
go.
blood, of course.
These are the stairs that go up. This is the main stage. This is a private back room that you know nothing about.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
what room? What are we talking about? I don't know about any back room.
This is the swinging door to the kitchen. And you can smell just the most unusual assortment of food smells. Yes, that is a broken bottle with some blood. There are broken bottles like all over the place, and like if a bar brawl doesn't break out in this place at least twice a day, then something's wrong.
Excellent.
DM,
Yes.
it is a very beautiful map. Where is the actual front door?
Toot, 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 toot.
Doesn't look like a door.
Yeah, it does.
You don't
There's
look
a
like
distinct segmentation that makes it thinner.
Inner wall.
Shut up.
I just,
Anyways.
but to be
Suddenly,
sure,
a thug jumps out from the bushes and stabs Conrad repeatedly.
Oh
No.
I see.
He's so far away. Get to him in time.
I die. Good night.
Okay. So is the barkeep the woman at the does it look so this is the bar or is this the bar over here?
This is the bar over here.
Okay.
This is the ledger for the rooms. Because it's also an inn.
Lovely. Alright. So
And that is an excellent place for us to end for the night.
yeah, we walk through the
Oh,
door,
yeah.
we see all the things. Woo!
There are people here, but you don't see them right now.
Okay.
Because I didn't add them
It's okay.
to the map.
You didn't know we were going to get this far. We didn't know that we were going to be alive. So,
I wouldn't expect every single NPC to be on every single map all the time. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, You had
Frankly,
a lot of
that's
stuff. No idea what we were going to do. Clearly, I didn't
right.
think we were planning for us to start a freaking workers' union.
I made 4 places this week.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh, yes, and for people who are watching who didn't know, Anari regularly streams her making the maps for this campaign.
Check it out. Turn on
It's very cool, 'cause
notifications.
there's music.
Watch that shit.
We're cool. All of us are extremely rad and hip with the youth.
You want to help
Speak
name
for
some
yourself.
stuff? You want to
Oh.
help name some stuff? You know, join us for one of those maps and beats. Subscribe. You can have.
Also, if
naming
you
rights.
subscribe, we have a Minecraft server that is actually really cool. And if you subscribe, you get creative mode on it. If you join the Discord, you can just get regular survival mode. But if you subscribe, you get unlimited creative mode.
You get to see this handsome boy every week.
So
He's
It's
purring
super
so
fun.
loud right now because he loves you all very much.
does anyone have any last minute plugs they need to plug? Or
Don't forget about our merch. It's cool.
Wear your mask. Buy a mask from our merch.
yes,
Yeah,
they're very comfy.
be cool.
Also, if you don't have to go anywhere, fucking don't.
Oh yeah.
How about
Stay
that?
home, please. We are trying to, as a health worker, please just stay home. Keep everyone safe.
As that
The-
viral TikTok says, the pandemic isn't over just because you're over it.
Mm-hmm. Bye, cat. Go away.
I would like to take my girlfriend on a goddamn date.
Yeah.
God, I feel that in my soul.
As a mood. And with that, y'all have a lovely night. Talk to us on our Discord. We are on there like all the time. Please, like seriously, just join the Discord. And we have like voice chat and various different stuff and a whole channel for memes and stuff. If you think we have a funny quote, put it in the funny quote channel and we might turn it into a t-shirt. So, yeah.
Hashtag
Have a
not
good-
sponsored.
But we could be.
We do have a hashtag not sponsored shirt on the merch store.
I know
The
it's
hashtag not sponsored.
it's in
Yeah.
my my shopping cart. I will eventually get it.
I have to go and yell at my cat for trying to lick the unicorn.